When China announced new restrictions on rare earth exports, the US stock market reacted like it just got hit by lightning. Rare earths are not rare because they are hard to find. They are rare because they are hard to refine. They are the magnetic cell inside every jet engine, missile guidance systems, satellite sensors, and electronic vehicles motor. It's not just a resource issue, it is an industrial one. China produces about 70% of the world's rare earth ore, but it refines nearly 90% of it, and make over 90% of the magnets used in global defense, EV, and electronics manufacturing. Even when the other countries mine the ore, most of it still has to go to China for processing, because only China has the facility, technology, and cost structure to handle it at scale. China didn't wake up one morning and decide to start a rare earth war. The current restrictions came only after years of US export and technology controls, first on semiconductors, then on chip-making equipment, AI hardware, and other high-tech sectors. During President Trump's term, Washington led a campaign to limit China's access to advanced technology and urged allied countries to do the same. Those moves came first, long before China introduced its rare earth licensing system in 2025. So when China tightened export rules, investors know it's not just about commodities, it's about capability. The question on Wall Street isn't how much metal is left, it's how long before production stalls. And here's why it matters even more now. At the very moment when Washington is funnelling weapons and munitions to Ukraine, Israel, the US military-owned stockpiles are running thin. Missiles, artillery cells, precision guidance parts, all of that depend on rare earths, magnets, and high-purity metals. In less than 2 weeks of heavy fighting, Israel reported burned through a massive portion of its precision munitions, and the US had to dip into the emergency reserves to keep the pipeline rolling. Factories are now struggling to keep up, not just because of funding, but because of materials. If you can't get the right alloys, magnets, and sensors, you can build more weapons. I practice law in both countries and always ask, what if the US and China simply got along? If both sides supplied their best products at fair profitable price, instead of locking horns in a trade war? Imagine steady supply chains, lower volatility for industry and markets, faster innovation for cooperative R&D, and fewer emergency stockpile draws when crisis hit. Could that be better than a policy that risks killing 3,000 of the enemy while hurting yourself 800? In other words, if cooperation preserves more strength than confrontation destroys, why choose a strategy that wounds us both?